let's move on to another round of breaking update. Shifting our focus now to the state of West Bengal. This is coming across as a big blow to the Mamata Sarkar, as the Calcutta High Court has now directed the state to give for the paramilitary forces assistance to maintain law and order, and this is after first violence that was witnessed in Howrah and thereafter in Hooghly. This seems to be as far as what the BJP had been raising their voice, saying that there needs to be intervention of the central forces to investigate the violence. Now we'll play out exactly what has now been said by the Calcutta High Court. I beg your pardon.
Before we go across to Tanushree, all right, Tanushree is live with us. Tanushree, it was the Calcutta High Court that had sought a report from the West Bengal government given the law and order situation, especially emerging out of Howrah and Hooghly, and now the court seems to be suggesting that if needed, paramilitary forces be brought in. So that's the latest coming out. The state government having submitted the report in the Shivpur Rishra Ram Navami procession violence. The acting Chief Justice Division bench observing that with Hanuman Jayanti coming up, there are steps that perhaps need to be taken to ensure peace and tranquility. And if the state feels that they do not have adequate police force, then they can ask for paramilitary forces. Confidence building. The acting Chief Justice also wanted to inquire more with regards to what steps the state is taking to ensure peace and tranquility, and also the state has asked for time to inform the court with regards to this matter. Shortly that will be heard once again, but for now what we can tell you is, given the violence that was witnessed in parts of Howrah and Hooghly, the Bengal clashes, a fallout of the same, Calcutta High Court taking stock of the security in Bengal and perhaps hinting at the fact that if the state feels so, if they're not being able to contain the law and order situation.
Yes. Because tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti and we have seen that the Chief Minister of the state herself said that there will be provocation. So in that case,
we do see it's a very big blow to the Calcutta High Court with a very big blow, to the state government, with the Calcutta High Court saying that paramilitary forces, the state has to ask for paramilitary forces. The Calcutta High Court has also stated that the centre should expedite the request for the paramilitary forces for Hanuman Jayanti tomorrow. We are here with Priyanka Tebriwal, who was there. What happened in court? What did the acting Chief Justice say?
See, in my petition, I had mentioned this, that there have been utterances from the Chief Minister which has provoked more violence and arson in West Bengal, because we have all witnessed that day before yesterday the way things took place at the Rishra railway station where the trains were attacked. So the same was mentioned today, and we had urged that in order to bring back the confidence of the people and to instill their faith, it is very important that paramilitary forces are there. Hence, accordingly, the Honorable Court has ordered that the state has to file the requisite for deployment of paramilitary forces here for tomorrow's Hanuman Jayanti.
We've also seen that a lot of questions has been raised on the state intelligence, because the court said that if it was pre-planned, then there is some loophole in the state intelligence. What was it that the court has said?
Yes, when the same issue came up before the court, that the stones were being pelted from the roofs of buildings, so they said that then this was pre-planned and that they were prepared to attack the procession. Hence, the intelligence has been questioned. The police authorities have been questioned regarding their, callous approach, whatever was there. Moreover, what is important here is that the Honorable Court has said that no political person, when I mentioned that the Honorable Chief Minister is making such utterances which is making more provocation, the Honorable Court said that no political person will speak anything or utter anything in regard to whatever happened on Ram Navami regarding those arson and violence. So they have been stopped by the court not to make any such comments.
Thank you. Well, certainly we see that, the leader of opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari, had filed a PIL, and the PIL was regarding Shivpur violence. After that, there was a supplementary PIL that had been filed regarding the Rishra violence, and the court had sought for reports. The reports have been submitted today. Also, the court had continuously said that, we are not questioning the state police, but it would be far better to have paramilitary forces to help, because there have been 27 points. Tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti, and there have been 27 points that have been given by the Kolkata police to follow the Hanuman Jayanti processions. And according to the state, there would be hundreds of processions that are going to be taken out tomorrow, and in all the processions the police are supposed to be in the front and the back of the procession. Now the court has put in some limitation. The court has said that it is up to the police to decide how many people will participate, the role of the volunteers, that also has to be given. The details of the volunteers have to be given to the police. But one thing that the court stated is that paramilitary forces from the neighboring states should be brought in order to assist and to bring in peace and tranquility. One thing that is very important is that, today, in the open court, the acting Chief Justice had read out a letter of a district judge who resides in Rishra with his family, and that district judge had written to the Registrar General and had stated that he was there during the Rishra violence and he had called the police over there, but nobody had come to their assistance, and that there were anti-socials roaming around with arms. This was a very tense situation. That is what this district judge had written to the Registrar General, which also made the court think that law and order situation is very important. Peace should prevail in the state, which is why this direction for the paramilitary forces came today. This is a very big blow to the state government.